Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be discussing My Hero Academia 312, titled Hired Gun, and it continues the trend of following the last chapter, which is focus on Deku, kinda. Um, so the chapter basically starts off with a conversation between Hawks and Deku, and essentially this is Hawks warning Deku about the waifu that we got last chapter, which is Lady Nagant. Um, she was a former hero, and we get a little explanation on how she was a hero. She left. Basically, he was tracking her down. That was one of his colleagues, well, Hawks' colleagues, and he told Deku if you ever run into her, just run, run. So we see she destroyed Deku's phone, but it mentions that it's blue and pink, the bullet or the fiber that destroyed his phone. So we get the revelation, of course, that her hair is two colored. In my last review, I colored a picture and put her hair as red because we didn't know her hair was two colored, but I'll fix that if I color a next picture of her. Either way, her hair is blue and pink. So essentially, she's firing off shots at Deku and he's dodging. And we see him having a monologue, but in a thought then. And he's remembering the hero Snipe. And he's remembering Snipe told him basically, I could shoot distances from like 600 meters away. However, Lady Nagan can do it from like 3 miles away or 3 kilometers away or kilometers, however you want to pronounce it. And she's basically top sniper, and he says that her hair is like epoxy. She could mold it into whatever type of bullet she wants. Um, so that's interesting, and of course her quirky snipe, hence the big sniper bullet, that sniper gun that comes out of her elbow, and of course she uses her hair to make the bullets. Uh, so we see Deku trying to figure out where she is, and he's like basically she's, I would assume, like a mile away, and he's trying to close the gap. And we also see that the person on the ground next to her is talking, and I believe that is he's Kai Chisaki, or if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Don't attack me. But yeah, then we get a mini flashback of her remembering when All for One broke them out of prison, and basically he's asking her for help. And the conversation was a little bit like, she hates heroes and the hero society. She was a hero. She tried to turn on him, and he wants her help. And he tells her, a boy would be leaving the heroes soon to work on his own. I want you to track him down and bring him to me. And she's a bit like, why? You was one of my targets before. Why would I do this? Why would I help you? And he's like, well, I know you don't like the heroes too, so help me, I help you. And he helps her by giving her a new quirk. And this quirk is Airwalk, which I believe was shown in My Hero Vigilante by one of the heroes there. Can't remember her name. So long ago. But essentially, he gave her a new quirk. So she has two quirks. So she has a sniper quirk, and the chapter ends and we see her jumping in the air and airwalk. So essentially, that was the chapter. An introduction to who she is and her backstory, kinda, slightly, and her motivations. So nothing major here. Though I do like the ability that she has, which is the snipe, snipe, and the ability to make different bullets with her hair. That's pretty cool. Now, I don't know how Deku plans to take her out. I'm assuming if he gets close to her, close range would be her weakness. I'm still interested to see I'm still interested to see what the guy does, who she has with her, if he's going to play a part in trying to capture Deku. Also, we need to see what happened to All Might after the explosion on his car. So, interesting. And Deku also mentions his phone was destroyed, so that means Endeavor and the others would know he's in some kind of trouble because his signal would have died. So, maybe they would come. However, if they come rushing to the scene, I would assume she could snipe them off one by one. That's interesting. So, not a lot really happened because this was mostly an expository chapter, and I tried to break it down as quick as I could. So, yeah. But I'm interested to see where this goes. Um, I'm wondering if she got any other quirks because he said he'd pay her, all for one said he'd pay her half up front. Um, or this is a deposit on her capturing Deku. So I'm wondering if he gave her just one quirk or if he gave her more than one. So that's an interesting thing to keep an eye out on, at least. And I'm wondering if Snipe, her quirk only comes out from that one elbow, or if she can make it come out from her two hands at the same time, or any other body parts. That would be interesting to see as well. Um, so yeah, pretty interesting. Um, Still wondering where Shigaraki is going to come into this, because we got mention of him and that basically he had all for 1 or 2 weeks to absorb Deku's quirk yet. So we're in at the stage now where I feel like this may be the last act. We're at that point where I feel it is. Um so I want to see how it progresses. I also would like, after this part of the story here ends, maybe we cut back to UA and we see a little bit on like Todoroki and Bakugo and some of them. I would like to see if they're training, because we know Deku is out here mastering his quirks. So maybe we could cut back to them and see if some of them are training, what training they're doing, or if they've improved since the fight and how, if they have new hero costumes, if any of them quit after this big war, if any of them, their parents made them leave, things like that. Because we've been with this class for the whole journey, so I would like, of course, to see their opinions on things. But anyway, that's all I had to say on this chapter. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave down below anything you think, any predictions, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you and bye.